And I'm going to show you a couple of really quick head wrap um, ideas. So I think I have like 5 that I'm going to show you. So we're going to get started with the first one. But first, let me say, depending on how you're trying to wrap your head, if you're bald or if you have hair, you may need to have a little more height. Like, I have this little round head, no hair, I'm bald, right? So there's something that I do to prepare myself. So the first one I'm going to show you is a taller head wrap. So I need some filler underneath my head wrap. So what I do is I have this Afro puff ponytail. It's old. I've been using it for years. I have a wig cap, nylon wig cap, and this little thing I bought it from the beauty supply. It's supposed to, like, if you wear wigs, it's supposed to like hold your wigs in place. So you can see it has the little tacky part. So I use this to kind of hold everything in place because I don't have hair. Now, if you have hair, if you have more hair than me, you can get a regular Afro puff ponytail and just clip it in like it's a ponytail. It has little clips and the drawstrings inside, and you just clip it into your hair. And then you may not need this, but I would still use this to protect your own hair. Also, you always want to make sure that your own hair and or scalp is well moisturized underneath, because the last thing you want to be doing is patting your head, like, or trying to dig in there and scratch your head because your head is itching. So I shaved my head today. It's oiled. I have an oiled, well moisturized scalp, and so I'm going to show you this first one. It's a tall one. So depending on how I want my head wrap, if I want it more on top, then I'll put my puff on top. If I want it more towards the back, then I'll put my puff there. So I'm just going to literally sit it up on top of my head, just like that. And I'm going to put my stocking cap on top of it to hold it in place because I don't have hair to put the clips in. So put that on. Position this kind of where I want it. There we go. And then to help hold all of this in place, I'm going to put this on top of it. And there we go. For this first one, I use regular scarves. Usually buy them from the thrift store. So I got this scarf. I actually think I got this from, I don't remember where I got this from, but so it's just a regular long length scarf. It has tassels on the end. I prefer not to have my tassels out. So you want to get it, decide which side you want out. Both can show though. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to fold it just a little bit. Make sure you fold all the way to the end. And then bend your head down. And I'm not putting my head all the way to this end, and you'll see why, because I'm going to tuck, right? So I'm going to bend your head down and have that part. And then this long part, we're just going to wrap it around your head and tuck it around the back of your head, just like that. All right. Now, I want mine to have a little angle, so I'm going to go ahead and angle it now. And then I'm going to take the other end of my scarf, and this is still the folded part. I'm going to fold this in so they kind of meet. And then I'm going to bring it up and around. So I adjust mine because I like for my eyebrows to be out. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I like having this little V thing right here at the front. And then on this side, see how it's a little puffy? Just pull it down some over your ear, right? And then we're literally just going to wrap it around. And we're pulling it pretty tight, right? Now, if you want some of that other side to show, you can just keep wrapping like this. If you want some of the other side of your scarf to show, this would be the time for you to open up your scarf, twist it a little bit, and bring it around so the other side with the colors can show. Bring it around again. You get to your end, and you literally just tuck the ends in. If you like for your tassels to hang out, you can. I prefer that they don't. It's just my own personal preference. And then you just kind of adjust to make it look how you want it to look. So I like mine to be pretty smooth. There we go. All right, so we're back. We're going to do look number 2. Now, basically, this one is going to be very similar to the look you just looked at, the one I just showed, but I'm going to use 2 different scarves to do it. So, to start off, this scarf has colors on the end, but then on this side, it's a lot more colorful. So, I want this side out. So, I'm going to fold just like I did the previous scarf, just like this. And then I'm going to take my second scarf. I'm going to lay it on my chest. This is when it's a good idea to have some bosoms. So, this scarf, again, this is just one piece. It's a pretty wide scarf, as you can tell, but it's more sheer. And so I'm going to fold this one in half. And I'm going to lay it on top of this other scarf. Have the edges meet, but I want this scarf to be a little lower, right? And then basically the same process. I'm going to bend my head down, pull it over, and then I'm putting it in and tucking all the way around your head because you want it to be flat. And then I'm pulling it around. Now, as you can see, the top scarf is covering up a lot of the colors on the second scarf. So, I'm going to pull it around one more time. But then when I get it back here, because I want these colors to show too, I'm actually going to twist it. Just like you would do a little girl's ponytail, right? You're twisting all the way down to the end. And we're going to pull it around. All right? So then we have this last part. And we're literally just going to find a spot and we're going to tuck in our edges. For me, this spot is up at the top. And then we're just going to make some adjustments. So I want more of the bottom scarf to show. So down here, I'm going to pull the top scarf up some. I want some of this pattern to show. I like that contrast between the solids and the pattern. And that's pretty much it. That's number 2. Let you see it from the back. Same concept, but with 2 different scarves. It's all about being creative. It's about whatever makes you feel good that day. Your head wrap doesn't necessarily have to match your outfit. It's really an expression of how you feel for that particular day. So, here. Okay, so editing the video. This sucker is long. And what I've realized is it's way too much to put in just one video. So, you saw the first 2 wraps. I'm going to stop here. Get this one posted. And then I'm going to come back with part 2. So, this will be my first 2-part video. Yay, right? So, hopefully they'll be posted like pretty close to the same time. But so this is the end of video number 1. Yay! Woohoo! And I'll be back for part 2. Okay? Natural sis, beautiful. Natural sis, all day. Natural sis, natural.